Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about ready to go. Getting the nod in this one, Sam McFarland. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
On the ground, right side. What a stop! Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. It's the... Here's Josh Young. Had the day off yesterday. Kirby in his 6th season, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. Feed to second, that's one. On to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
On to the 4th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Marco Mendoza. The wind of the pitch. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boo. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. Here's Alex Verdugo. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Right-hander kicks, deals to third. Young sends it across to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Cam Collier getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. To the right side. Over to Lowe. And they get the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
And up next for Seattle, Matt Mervis.
Get your pitch and drive it, kid. Here you go.
Swing and a bouncer. Duran in plenty of time to first. Out number 3. One left for Seattle. They still trail 1-0. Now it's the second baseman, Ezekiel Duran.
Ezekiel Duran.
Double play ball to second. Arroyo over to second for one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. On to the top of the fifth we go. It's the Rangers 2 and the Mariners nothing.
Come on, guy.
One down. Here's a speed threat. Marco Mendoza.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with one away.
Oh, man, you smoked that one. Good job. Good job.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Hey, get a good one. Get a good piece on it, huh? Let's go.
And the 3-1. Runner on the go.
Now batting, third baseman.
So first and second with one man gone. Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. 1 for 2.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call. He probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
So first and second with 2 outs. And now for Seattle, Matt Mervis.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Zips it across. That ends the frame. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. Home half of the fifth coming up. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Pitch. Misses inside, and that's ball 1. Margot, the runner at third. Arroyo on second. Rodriguez at first. 2 out of the inning.
Hey, good pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. Hard ground ball for a base knock. 1 runs in. Taveras fires it to the plate. It's off the mark, and he scores. It's a 3-run game, 6-3.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Alex Verdugo up next for the Mariners.
Well, the way these two teams have battled in this game, you know you need more. Got to continue to add runs if you're going to get out of here with a win.
Swing and a tapper. On to first, and the inning is over. They put 2 on the board, 3 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. Heart of the order, 3, 4, 5 coming up. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rangers 3. And the batter now Josh Young.
Third baseman, Josh Young.
Turn two here.
On the ground, Mendoza. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 8 and the Rangers 3. And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza.
No matter what, when you're playing this kind of rival, take your game to another level.
That just misses, and that is ball 1. Fulmer, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Into the outfield, base hit.
Nice job. Good rip.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Runner on at first with 1 gone.
on,
Alex
big guy, hang on.
Verdugo up next for the Mariners. Left-hand hitter waits. Runner on the go. Throw to second. He's safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Hey, let's go.
Here comes a pitch. This one popped up. Low. As this one sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down.
Up next for Seattle, the third baseman,
Cam Collier up next for the Mariners.
Hey, your pitch, your pitch.
Righty delivers. Left field. Thompson drifts towards it.
You're scoring.
And that'll do it. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the M's 9 and the Rangers 3.
2 down now.
Next up for
Up next for
Texas,
the Rangers.
Josh Young.
the third baseman, Josh Young.
Hey, get us out of here, huh? 2, 2, 2.
Ripped to short. On to first, ball game. And the Mariners slug their way to a win in this one.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
9-3 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 9 runs, 16 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. For the Rangers, 3 runs on 10 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. An AL West matchup on the show. It's the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Texas Rangers.
So almost ready to get underway. And our pitcher in this game, Jack Leiter.
Very dominant his last time out. Picked up the win. Only allowed 1 run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Big game last night. He went 4 for 5. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. In the air, left side. Thompson ranging back. Puts it away for the out.
Batting fourth.
And now the big-time power threat, Marco Mendoza. He's 0 for 1.
Marco.
He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Intentional pass coming. Base is now loaded, though it does set up a force at every base.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now for Seattle, Matt Mervis.
Hey, let her fly right here.
Left-hand batter waits. Runner takes off. Bounced up the middle.
On the back,
Tosses to first. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. And the Mariners strand the bases loaded. They're up 2-0. Here's Bubba Thompson, 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Tosses to first, and there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 3, Lee Hody.
So up next, Marco Mendoza.
Marco Mendoza.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Thompson moving back for this one. He's got it. Runner tagging for third. He thought about it, but instead returns to second.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Marco Mendoza. That one's in there, 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
0-2 now. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Swung on, belted. That's back. And forget it. A towering shot to right. Home run number 30 on the year. And we have a tie ball game. It's 4-4.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage.
Now it's the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered here in this one. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply. Misses inside, ball 1. And a 1-0. That's a little bit low.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And here it comes. Smoked into left field, base hit. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Matt Mervis up next for the Mariners. And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting.
2 on, 1 out. Down the third baseman, Cam Collier.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Wynn kicks over, and he dives back in safely. Tied at 4. Goes down looking.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
The pitch. Runners on the move. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So they strand a pair. Onto the... From the home of the Mariners since 1999, T-Mobile Park here in Seattle. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now. And towing the slab, Luis Castillo. And Singy, he likes pitching at home.
Well, truly for him, there is no place like home. He's been so dominant here. And as a teammate, you expect him when pitching at home this year to go out and dominate just as he has. The fans expect it. But I think everyone around here knows that he's a good pitcher. Even though we don't see the same splits on the road, we're going to start to see that translate as well.
on, big dog. Stay hot.
Marco Mendoza in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Kicks and deals. And the 1-0 misses low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The pitch. That's in there, and it's 2-1. Arroyo, the runner at first with one gone in the inning.
Stay hot. Here you go.
Next pitch misses inside, and now 3-1.
Stay hot, baby.
And the right-hander deals. High fly ball down the left field line. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot up there.
And he deals. And there's ball 4.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Here's Alex Verdugo.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
And a 3-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Arroyo rounds third, headed for the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved, and they trail by 1.
Well done. Drives in the run. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Tries to get back and save. First and third, 1 down.
Runner.
And the runner's coming home. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 3-3.
Back-to-back singles. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
As we go to the last of the third. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Marco Mendoza. The pitch. Line drive. Calls it in, and there's 1 away.
The left fielder, number 99, Alex Verdugo.
So digging in, Logan O'Hoppe. 0 for 1 so far. So RBI spot, but Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
On the ground, could be 2. 1 at second, and a run scores on the double play. Here's Trout, 1 for 2. And the righty deals. Bounce to the left side. Slings to first, third out. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. Angels 4 and the Mariners 3. Digging in,
The batter,
Marco
number 6,
Mendoza.
Shortstop.
You talk about the power and the speed together.
Mendoza.
Oh, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player. Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. He's got it, and that is out number 3. And welcome back. And now, Marco Mendoza. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. The wide to kick the pitch. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that ball is out of here. His 31st home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 7-4. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game. Well, someone from the bullpen had to come in, get a big out, and then had a little time to think about it before he went back out to get the final 3 outs of this ball game. Nonetheless, outstanding job to get the save and secure the win for his team.
One down. Here's Mike Trout. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. That one to first. To second, there's one. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So they go quietly there. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. One out, base is empty. Now, Marco Mendoza. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Saying he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Into the outfield, base hit.
And that keeps his hitting streak going. He's making this look way easier than it is, Boog. Setting the record is hard enough, but to keep upping it every day like he is, I don't really know what to say anymore.
At this point, it honestly feels like it's never going to end. Absolutely remarkable. Man at first with one gone, and now it's Julio Rodriguez. Detmers keeping him close. Mendoza leads off first with one away. Another throw over, and they're keeping him close. And a pitch. Runner takes off. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's Alex Verdugo. Homered last night, added another hit as well. Now a check on him at second, back safely. kicks and fires. Double steal, and that'll load the bases.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. 2 men left stranded. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Marco Mendoza. The switch hitter batting right.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Hayes raging back on it. Racing back some more. And that one is gone. He sends it out of here. His 32nd of the year. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 5-zip.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Marco Mendoza. He's already homered in this game.
Shortstop, Marco Mendoza.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Hayes ranging after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
1 gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Logan O'Hoppe. He's 0 for 1. On the ground, right side. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Hello?
First and second, 1 out. Number 94 now at the plate. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. The kick, the 3-2. Towards first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out.
Now batting.
New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Hey, here we go.
White back to work. Out to short. Whips it across. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The first baseman, Jared Walsh. The batter, number
Stepping
6,
in, the slugging shortstop, Marco Mendoza. And he had a big swing of the bat early on in the ball game.
Yep, a 3-run rocket back in the second. Even though it was early, a big homer like that can be tough to come back from when you're on the other end of that thing. I mean, it's tough. Sets up an uphill battle the rest of the way.
And that one fouled off. Mendoza measures 6 feet 4 inches, 230 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. Ford leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Hey, she didn't rip it there.
That one hammered left field. Hayes raging back on it. Back some more. Out of here. He sends one out the opposite way. His second home run of the game. It's 7-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Man at first, and next for L.A., Logan O'Hoppe, 1 for 2.
Logan O'Hoppe.
Right-handed reliever. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. They get one, and it's a double play to end the inning. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Mariners 7 and the Angels 2. Runner at first with 2 away. Marco Mendoza up next for the Mariners. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
That misses the zone, and that's ball 2.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
2-0. And that one hammered way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall. So they pick up a run.
These guys had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners, 8 runs on 11 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. For the Angels, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend set. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. So up next, Marco Mendoza, coming off a big one yesterday where he knocked in 5. Hit hard, that gets through.
Hey, great at bat. Nice hit.
Well, tack one more game onto his hitting streak, Boog. Every day, this guy just keeps making his record harder and harder to reach. I still can't believe what he's doing.
Yeah, neither can I. It's like he's playing on beginner mode out there. And now it's Julio Rodriguez.
Hey, get your pitch right up
He
there,
is
huh? Let's
quite
go,
an
kid.
athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Now a fly ball to right center. Number 22 under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Mariners come up empty in their first try through an inning in Seattle. No score. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Adrian Plasencia. Grounded out his first time. The pitch. Bounced out to short. Mendoza. Throws across the diamond, and that will end the inning. Angels leave one, and we are still scoreless. And stepping in is the speedy Marco Mendoza. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base slugging too.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
Up the middle, gets it to first, out number 2.
The center fielder, number 44, Julio.
And up next for Seattle, Marco Mendoza. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
This kid is so special.
He's a shortstop by trade and big time power.
Seems like from day one, his strike zone and plate discipline looked like he'd been in the league for 6 years already.
Hey, good one up there, huh?
And first offering is fouled off. Crawford off of first with 2 away. On the ground, out to short. They take the force out. That is the inning. Mariners leave one, but they lead it 4-1. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the designated hitter for the Angels, number 94.
Here we go.
Rodriguez back to work. On the ground to short. Mendoza fires to first on the run. 1 up, 1 down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Number 94, the next to hit for the Angels. The pitch. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, including the homer. No errors and nobody left on. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 4 and the Angels 3. Logan O'Hoppe will hit next. 1 for 3. And a pitch. Out to short. Fires over to first. And that is that. So they get 3 and jump ahead late. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels 6 and the M's 4. And now the shortstop, Marco Mendoza. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Ball, that's it.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly.
The tying run at the plate.
Ball, that's out.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
Swing and a drive. This one way back there. Going. That one is gone. We are tied. This place is absolutely loving it. And they tie it up. It's 6-6.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
One down. Here's Chavis now. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Out to short. Mendoza fires across the diamond. 2 gone now.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
He's 2 outs away. And next for the Angels, Adrian Placencia.
So he came up clutch earlier in this ball game and really just needs to take the same approach. Think hard, right back up the middle.
On the ground. The throw to second is offline.
Second baseman definitely have some pretty tough throws to make when they're trying to feed the shortstop at second for a double play turn because of the angles and difficult footwork. So it's always a difficult play, but one that needs to be made. When your pitcher gets you that ground ball that can be a double play.
Back in Seattle, bottom of the 9th. Now here is Marco Mendoza. And takes low for ball 1.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 1-0. There's a strike.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
The 1-1. And misses inside. There's a swing and a miss.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. Looking to get the tying run on base. This one high in the air to left center. Trout pulls it down, and there's one down. And the final here today.